There has recently been a suggestion that Henri Rousseau's painting, The Football Players, does not depict rugby, or rather rugby football, as is traditionally thought. Instead, it is suggested that it depicts Winchester College football, or Winkies, a game unique to the college and its community. In this video, I'm going to show that this is not the case. Rousseau is depicting rugby in his painting. Let's start by exploring the case for it being Winchester College football, commonly known as Winkies. Firstly, the colour of the jerseys that the figures are wearing. There are three major teams of Winkies: OTH, Commoners and College. OTH's jersey is brown and white, and College's is blue and white. In the painting, one side is wearing brown and yellow, much like OTH, and the other side is wearing blue and white, like College. Is the painting depicting a match between the two? The discrepancy between the brown and yellow in the painting and the modern-day brown and white is due to the colour of the jerseys used in Winkies changing over time. If we look at this triptych from 1927, we can see that the OTH jersey was historically brown and yellow, like in Rousseau's painting. Another argument for the game depicted being Winkies is that the ball is spherical, like in Winkies, not a prolate spheroid, like in rugby. And a final argument for the game being Winkies is the surroundings of the players. In Winkies there are posts regularly spaced at the side of the field, and the trees in Rousseau's painting are reminiscent of this. The scene is autumnal, the time of year when Winkies is traditionally played. One traditional view has been that Rousseau was inspired by the first rugby international match played between France and England on the 22nd of March 1906. At this match, as you can see, neither team wore a stripy outfit, and if Rousseau had based his painting off this match, then he should have depicted the crowd of 5,000 people in a large open park, not setting the game in a very small park with dense vegetation. We can certainly conclude that Rousseau is not painting this 1906 game between France and England specifically. However, he is depicting rugby. To begin with, the ball in the painting is not actually round. This diagram helps to show that. On the left, Rousseau's ball, in the middle, a rugby ball from the time, and on the right, a Winkies ball. It is difficult to even claim that Rousseau's artistic licence could account for such a big difference. Rousseau never travelled outside of France, and there is no evidence that a game of Winkies was played in Paris around the time that he made the painting, dated 1908. If a game had been organised in advance, then there would certainly be a mention of it in a school publication. If a game was played off the cuff, then it is unlikely that the usual jerseys would have been worn. Therefore, Rousseau was not inspired by a game of Winkies that he saw. Any relation to Winkies must therefore have come from reading or otherwise hearing about the game. There is a possibility that the costume design was inspired by Winkies. Rousseau only hearing about the game would explain the slight discrepancies between the outfits. However, what is more likely is that Rousseau invented the designs himself. In summary, Rousseau's painting is of, and was inspired by, rugby football. Not a specific game, however. There remains a small chance that he was in part inspired by Winkies, but such a connection would be difficult to prove. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please visit my website, godtress.wixsite.com/cornucopia for more content like this.